Okay, this is my start of my Chestnut Ridge. Chestnut Ridge. This is the overlook, but starting my hike on the Chestnut Ridge Trail. This is what it looks like. Everything's green. All right, starting the trailhead to the Chestnut Ridge Trail, following on the red blazes. I'm just taking it down. Should be about 5.5. Okay, this is the Chestnut Ridge Trail Red Blaze. Not too bad, kind of rocky. Nicely marked. Hitting the first switchback. Red blaze. And really there's no sights, no views, just walking in the woods. And that's where I came from. That's the parking lot area, switchback. And that's where I'm going. Update on the trail, red blaze. And we're descending and came upon the first Widowmaker. You can see it. Ooh, that's a big old tree ready to come down. Holy moly. You sure don't want to set your tent up under this thing. That's where I came from. And that's where I'm going. Look at that. Let's hit it. All right. Just gonna take a nice, easy walk in the woods. Look at this trail. It's amazing. Nice and straight, clear, no rocks, no roots. And I hear a river or a stream. Water source maybe. Or is that just the wind blowing through the trees? Everything is so green. And just a reminder, this is an informational walk in the park. This is called the Chestnut Ridge Trail in Virginia. That's where I came from. Red blaze. And so far, no money shots, just a lot of green. A lot of green on a nice maintained trail. There's a lot of people on the trail today. I guess because today's a federal holiday, I guess. Juneteenth or something. Not sure what that is, but we'll walk in the woods. Gosh. Oh, I hear some bees. Okay, I'll come back on if I see something good. Came across this. I think that's the coolest ever, but look at those vines just growing all the way up that power line pole. Coming under some high voltage power lines. And a little break. And of course, that's where I came from. And that's where I'm going. Ciao Bella. Still red blazing. On this trail, trying out my new trail shoes. Ultra I think it's called Ultra Olympus, whatever, but man, it feels good. Okay, I tell you, man, it's true. I need some kind of stabilizer for this. Now this, folks, is what you call the green tunnel. Literally. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here we go. Going down again into the tunnel. Yeah. Right next to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Here we go. Okay, coming up on our first road crossing. It crosses over the Blue Ridge Parkway. No bikes. Huh. Need to find where this trail starts at. Okay, road crossing. That's where I came from. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Now that's where I came from. And that's where I'm going. There's been a little change in the incline level now. We're going up. You can hear me breathing a little heavy now because I'm going from a nice flat trail. Now it's going up and I'm paying for it. But it's nice. Well maintained. Easy to follow. Like I said, no scenic views, but it's a nice walk in the woods. Okay. Red blazing. Just a little point of interest. Came across these stairs. Huh. Stairway to nowhere. Nicely built, still in good shape. Concrete stairs, and it looks like there's a foundation in here. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a foundation. Stairs in the woods. Must have been an old homestead site. Okay, red blazing. Red blazing. I highly recommend for you watch my videos, get out there in the woods, enjoy life. In this section, you can see up on a little ridge, following running right next to the road. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if that's the parkway or what, but yep. Coming to look like a switchback. No, just turning a bend in the trail. Here we go. I'm going back up. This is uphill, buddy. The video doesn't do it any justice. Here you go. Red blazing. Came across this little uphill and then a break, a cut, power line cut. There we go. Walking under the power lines. Red blazing on the Chestnut Ridge Trail. Red blazing. Okay, now the trail taking me right into, look at this green tunnel. Woo! Right into the woods. My own private entrance. Oh, loving this trail. Loving this hike. And some kind of, this video is not paying this trail any justice, but beyond those branches is a gap, and just over that little mound it drops. So basically on top of the ridge right here, i.e. Chestnut Ridge Trail. Okay, go figure. You guys need to get out and get some. I'm not sure what this spur is, but I think it goes into up to Mill Mountain to the campgrounds. But came across this little warning sign. Bear with cubs near upper campground loop. Okay. But that's where I came from. And this is a spur, the switchback, I guess, what do you want to call it. Here's my trail map. And done by my trekking poles. I guess that's where I'm going. Now they could have used a red blaze on this tree right here, because there's no blaze and no blazing here. But they got this awfully hard to follow map. So I guess I'm going to the left. Up into that, and up into that green tunnel. It's a informational section, but on the backside of Chestnut Ridge Trail. I've been humping for almost 15-20 minutes. When I came to that split further back, I haven't come across a red blaze yet. So seems like this section of the trail, which is still the Chestnut Ridge Trail, is unmarked so far. But yeah, I just thought I brought that up. We're going through another green tunnel, and you can see the light change, how dark it gets. But I'm supposed to have a increased chance of thunderstorms coming up, so I need to get on down the road here, get on down the trail. And that's where I'm coming from. And that's where I'm going. And it looks like it's straight and flat, but it's not. It's downhill. This is almost a 45-degree angle. And I think there's a bear stalking me, or following me. I can hear him rustling. And this is the first red blaze I came upon since I got to this part of the trail. I'm still headed downhill on the ridge. And I passed by one of the biggest deers I've ever seen out here, but I couldn't get a picture of him. We just stood there, stared at each other, and then he took off. But he was a big old deer, not a buck. Okay. And this, folks, is actually the Chestnut Ridge. Hard to tell, but this is going straight up to a peak elevation over 1,400 and something feet. But this is the Chestnut Ridge Trail, and this is the actual peak. the trail just goes around it. I don't know why they didn't take it all the way up. But take a look this way. You can see the well-worn down trail, but it's going around the ridge here. Okay. Trail walking. Give you an idea what the trail looks like on this side of the ridge. Well-worn, flat, no rocks, no roots, nothing. Beautiful trail. Red blaze. That's where it came from. Even the trees. That's where I'm going. But even the trees, you can tell the trees changed. The vegetation changed. All because we just came on the other side of this ridge. Amazing. Oh, look at that. Doesn't do it any justice. Trail life. Oh, another little gap. Looks like we're coming to a tent campground at point 9. I'm gonna check that out. Might have to spend me the night up here. Here you go. Now this here, can't tell, but that's a little gully. It's going downhill. Look at the size of this tree. Lord have mercy. That's the base. And it just keeps going and going and going. Oh, look at that thing. Oh my gosh. That sucker is tall. Okay, I'm going this way. Let's go find that campground. Yeah, I'm just documenting this, but I'm taking a little side trail, not blazed, to a campsite. Looks like a primitive campsite, but it's got a spot to set up a tent. I don't know if you have to have a permit or it's free camping. But whatever it is, there's a picnic table, beer with cubs near upper campground loop. I guess I'm not up to the loop yet, but holy moly. This is unmaintained. And primitive. I see a lot of tables and cookers, but no flat. I guess if you look around, I see there's the driveway. So you drive up and you camp. It's an RV campsite. And this, folks, is Chestnut Ridge. I guess they closed the access for vehicles to the campsite. Huh. Okay. Okay, now we're headed back down to the trail. Went off trail for maybe 15 yards. Going back on trail. I don't know, I guess in a pinch you could camp right here. Put up a tent. I don't know about these trees. I don't see anything to do a bear hang. There's one there. Maybe that. You do a PCT bear hang, but I don't know. Other than that, I don't see any more good spots to hang your food. So this, folks, is an abandoned campsite. Looked like an abandoned RV campsite. But I would pitch right here. There you go. Huh. Stealth camping. Let's go back to the trail. If anybody knows, are you allowed to primitive camp up here on Chestnut Ridge Trail, off the trail, at an old RV campsite that it's abandoned? Okay, back on trail. Red blazing. Okay, gonna have to cut this video short. Getting ready to hit the end of the trail. Maybe about 2 more miles. But pretty much what you see is what you get. Red blaze. No scenic points. Another campsite up here. I just noticed that. Maybe I'll check that out. But, oh yeah. That's where I'm coming from. And that's where I'm going. Off trail again, and I came up again on this primitive campsite. What a nice flat spot to pitch your tent. There's a little trail coming up here, a lot of mosquitoes. There ain't no view up here, but you got a picnic table, pole to hang up your backpack, fireplace, but I do not see anything to hang your bear hang, but I guess you can do a bear hang. This is pretty cool. I like this. I might have to come back and pitch a tent. Walk up here a little bit, see what's up here. But all this looks abandoned. I don't know if you need a permit or what, but there ain't no privy out here. I don't know if there's another campsite, primitive campsite up here or not, but there's a little trail. Just runs right on top of this ridge. And this little trail here is paved, so I don't know where it goes. But it just ends right about here. Yeah. So I guess you would do your bear hang up here. There's probably where, right there. Hang your food. Hang out at your campsite. I gotta look into this. This is an abandoned campsite. I don't know if anybody knows about this. And I'm running off a battery pack. First time. My battery died on my phone. Excuse me. But it's getting dark, so I probably won't be shooting any more videos till I get back to the trailhead, because number one, it's gonna start storming here. But I really like this. I'm gonna have to come up here. Yep, see, there's a site here. You walk down here. Spot and pitch your tent. You got a little paved way here. And this looks just like a picnic area. I don't know what this is. But there's no platform. I guess that's a double tent platform there. And it just keeps going. Okay, folks. That's it. Like I said. Yep. Just stumbled on this abandoned tent campsite. Look at that. You can barely see it, but that's a good old tent spot right there. And this is right on top of the ridge. Picnic table, it's even numbered. But I guess I would imagine this is free use. Okay, let's go back on trail. rolling thunder. Well, it started pouring down rain. But anyway, this is where I came from. And this is where I'm going. Getting ready to do a road crossing. Right here. This is I don't know if this is a Blue Ridge Parkway. Yeah, Blue Ridge Parkway. And all I'm doing is doing a crossing. That up there is the way to Roanoke Mountain. Okay, here I go. I'm getting soaked. See you later.